Alright, hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel here once again, and today I've got another tier list for you guys. So today we look at the Harlequin of Hate, the Clown Prince of Crime, the one, the only, the Joker. So, the Joker, a man who has a lot of looks, one of Batman's most persistent enemies. Although, fun fact, the Joker was supposed to be a one-time character. He was supposed to be killed off after his first appearance, but uh, obviously that wasn't the case. He was so popular he stuck around and has been involved in a lot of major, not just Batman storylines over the years, but just DC storylines in general. But nevertheless, we got our various attires here for the Joker, and then in our tiers here, in the top tier, we have the Clown Prince of Crime, meaning it's a very, very good look, very, very cool look, very iconic, very good stuff. Then, as I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we have our A tier, which isn't enough for the top tier, but it's still really, really good. We have B tier, which is kind of the middle ground, not great, not horrible. C tier is almost the bottom, one or two things keeping it from the bottom of the barrel, and that bottom is the Laughing Stock, where it's a really bad outfit. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So, starting with some of his early appearances, as you can kind of see here. Here, at first, Joker's looks based on like mobsters and gangsters and everything, and as you can see with like the really really long coat and the full suit and everything, as well as the hat. Some of these traits Joker would carry on into his other looks, obviously over the years, but for now, this one based more on like gangster looks. I think it looks really good on Joker, though. He looks very snazzy, of course, as the Joker often does. And I feel like the hat and the coat really suit him for the most part. So I don't know if I want to necessarily put this at the very top, but it is still really cool, I think. And again, really, really good looking for Joker. So I will at least give it A. Yeah, I think it is a really, really good look for the Joker there. Here, so A tier for sure. Next up is the Killing Joke, and very, very interesting comic if you ever get the chance to read it, and also interesting movie. Not a very great movie, but interesting movie. But kind of in a similar vein in terms of this attire to this one, and of course, one of the iconic Joker panels was from his comic is him taking the photographs of Batgirl. Not gonna say what he did to Batgirl. If you want to find out, you gotta read the comic for yourself. But it's a lot. But this, of course, a very iconic look, but the other look is after he's turned into a Joker, after he falls into the vat. And I'm going to show you guys really quick other iconic panel for the Joker. This one where he's got like the ha-has all around. He's got that crazed look in his eye. Has really good stuff. As for the attire itself, like I said, it has a similar vein to this one, which means it also works really well. Like the yellow shirt as opposed to the purple one there, and the or the yellow, like I forget. I guess just like vest part, and then the black shirt as opposed to the purple vest and the green shirt. This one I think makes it stand out a little bit more from this, and gives it its own identity, and I think works a little bit better, so that there's different colors going on with the purple and the green and the yellow and the black now, being a bit more defined, giving a bit more definition to the Joker's outfit as a whole. So I think the Killing Joke, I think this is our first. Do I want to put it in Clown Prince of Crime? I think I might. Yeah, I think I am. Really good look for the Joker there. So he goes in the Clown Prince of Crime. Next up, though, is going to be, let's see here, the tropical variation. Now the tropical outfit is more what he wore in that scene that I alluded to, but but a very iconic look for the Joker as well. But kind of for a different reason, more so for the scene. But as for the attire itself, we have to be objective. Obviously, iconic stuff is iconic for a reason, oftentimes for good and for bad. But we have to be objective with it and just talk about the attire itself, which honestly isn't bad. I had like the Hawaiian shirt, or with the green and the blue and the purple shorts. He still got the gloves and the purple hat, and the little shoes there. This is kind of in action figure form, as you can see. But uh, uh, I do still like a kind of like the colorful theme that the Joker has for a lot of his outfits, except this time I'm in the in the form of this costume, even though it's more like a tropical like vacation type attire. Funnily enough, this attire for Joker actually made it into the Lego Batman video game, and they called it Tropical. Sure, or sure, Lego. Let's go with that. But as for this, I think it still looks okay. I will at least give it a B though. Oh, I think it looks pretty cool for the most part. And I think Joker's body type makes it look a little bit ridiculous, but I think it's still okay, so I'll give it a B. Next up is going to be the Rebirth. I believe this is during the Three Jokers storyline, but Joker with his suit, which is like a very traditional Joker look, is more like the regular suit instead of the full gangster look like he has here. But he's got the suit. He's got this kind of like teal type shirt. He's got the yellow vest, and he's got that crazed look in his eye and everything. And so I think this one maybe not as good as this, but I think it still looks pretty cool for the most part, and I like the dentures as well the Joker often uses with the purple gloves and everything. So Rebirth, I think I'll at least put in A. Yeah, I think it's still a really cool look, and kind of just bringing that classic Joker look, very iconic Joker look with like the suit and everything into the modern limelight, and kind of giving a bit of a different flavor. So I will put it in A. Next up is going to be the Batman Who Laughs. Now, oh yes, I also ranked the Batman Who Laughs attire in my Batman tier list, which if you haven't already, go check that out. If I remember, I'm gonna put it in the iCard, or start putting iCards in my video, so you can click there and then click on the video to check it out. But I also gotta put it here because it is kind of like an amalgamation of Batman and Joker, and definitely a really cool look, still a really solid look. In terms of Batman, it's a very cool look for Batman. For Joker, a little less Jokerisms. Well, there's still some. It has like a suit, who, as you can kind of see a little bit, and the big out there jacket hit. So I think having kind of the best of both worlds, I think really works for it. So in terms of the Joker tier list, I think I'll be generous. I think I'll also put it in A. Still a really cool look, and really sick look is the Batman Who Laughs. Next up is Emperor Joker. I forget exactly which Batman storyline this is a part of, and I just looked it up and I forgot the name of it, so my apologies. But what a look with like the crown and the big royal robe with the leopard print, and the card symbols. Those are like the heart, the club, the diamond, and the spade, and like the purple theme throughout. Like the scepter that has like Harley Quinn's head on it. A really cool look for Joker there. A really out there look for the Joker, which the Joker is kind of known for being very flamboyant and very out there in terms of his looks, and I think they translated it well to the Emperor Joker there. So I definitely got to put it in A. Hey, it's still really good. I don't know if it's top tier for me, but still really cool. Next up is going to be Red Hood. Now, The Red Hood, I believe, also appeared in um, The Killing Joke, but also made an appearance in Under the Red Hood. But as for the attire itself, it's got the traditional black suit and everything, and with like the purple shoes and the purple gloves, and it's got the red helmet. This is the defining part of this look: is the red helmet and the cape. Uh, Very iconic look. Not quite as out there as other Joker or looks, but still looks really cool. And the hood, it definitely gives it an identity. So I will at least be generous and put it in B. Almost a bit too basic, but something about it still really works. Next up is The Dark Knight Returns. I feel like almost every time I look at outfits for DC characters, we always end up with The Dark Knight Returns. And I've spoken about it in the other tier lists I've done on The Dark Knight Returns, how the designs for me are a little bit hit or miss. Mostly because the characters do look very bulky, which does lean into the kind of the theme of the comic where it's supposed to be very dark and very gritty. And Joker here is no exception, but I think it does kind of work for the Joker here. I like the suit with the white jacket, the white tie, the purple shirt, and the black pants and the purple shoes. I think it looks pretty cool, and I like the face here. They're almost bordering on a little too ugly, but I think it works for the most part and not as like jarring as the other ones. I feel like the designs for the Dark Knight Returns, I feel like are very polarizing for a lot of people. A lot of people really like them or dislike them, or I should say, people either like them or dislike them. Me, for the most part, I kind of dislike them. I'm gonna be honest, but this one I think I'll put in B. It still looks something about it I think works for the most part. And next up is Joker War, and yes, that is Joker in a bat suit. So, excuse me, this bat suit was specifically designed by Alfred to be worn by Batman, but Joker broke into the Batcave, got a hold of it, and twisted it in his own image. And wow, how it is something. I like the smile on the front there, the purple cape. These gold points, the ha-has going down on the green. So it really, it really Jokerizes the suit and continues to give it an identity in its own. And I like how almost every Joker attire we're seeing has its different identities. So, but this is quite a look. And as for the suit itself, I like the blue points and everything. And it working with the Joker stuff. I feel like it almost clashes a little bit, but it's still ridiculous and zany enough to where it works. So, with that in mind, I think I will at least put it in B. B. Excuse me. I think for the most part it looks kind of cool. It's a bit out there, but something about it I think looks really cool. Next up is gonna be Endgame. The Joker suit, and here it is in action figure form, once again, and this one known for being sort of the final battle between Batman and the Joker, where they end up killing each other. But as for the suit itself, I feel like it works in the context of the comic because at first glance it is very plain and like pretty much all black everything except for like the gray shirt. But that's because it's supposed to be very grim, and considering all the stuff Joker had put Batman through over the years, it culminating in this final battle, well, having Joker in this more grim, sort of dark suit, who I think reflects the comic really well. So I think in that context, I feel like it works, and I feel like it pays off. So, normally, just it being basic would be C, but the context behind it, I think, elevates it a little bit. Next up is, let's see, yes, the Batman R.I.P. Where Joker goes full serial killer mode, and pretty much comes down to this in terms of the looks for the Joker, where it's just his suspenders and the pants and the shoes and everything. Nothing else. I think these might be gloves or hand wraps. It's a little hard to tell, but definitely a very interesting look. Almost a bit too basic, but again, the context behind it, where Joker slips further into madness, becomes a full serial killer, I think is also what helps elevate it. So, also keeping that in mind, I will put it in. Excuse me. I think I will put it in B as well. So, again, it would almost be too plain, but how it fits in, I think works. Uh, Same with this one, which is White Knight. Now, this is a storyline where Joker is actually cured of his condition and becomes regular again and actually becomes a security guard. But as for this look, it's Joker in the Batman shirt with the pants and the boots and everything, or the shoes, I should say. Hey, I can't really tell if their boots are just shoes, but and the shoes and the pants and the shirt. Again, almost basic, but again, with the context of the story, it does elevate it a little bit there, which props to Joker for giving him so many like compelling story. I'll also put in C, but not in C, B. Props to them for giving Joker so many cool, interesting stories. Him being a constant presence throughout. And then next up is Death of the Family. And this is just one of the Joker looks where he's in this like technician's outfit. He does have the suit, but one of the notable things about it is right here in the head area. Joker's face was cut off, and then he reattached it in the form of a mask, and he wears it as a mask. Very, very grotesque, and very, very like it almost makes your skin crawl looking at it. But I think that continues to give it its own identity and sets it apart from the other looks. Now, I have it in action figure form, and I was to show like pretty much like the whole attire with the face and everything. The rest kind of show more so the upper shots. I wanted it more like a whole body shot, so you can kind of see the attire more clearly. But yeah, so and a lot of psychotic stuff happening in this one. So I think this one, I think I probably have to give it A. Definitely a creative look, having. Did not want to do that. But having Joker's face off and then reattached, almost pointless. But then again, that's the Joker's character. A lot of stuff he does is pointless. At least at first, it seemed very pointless out there, just crazed. But the Joker's proven and to be the master of mind games and things like that, which is what makes him. I think is one of the things that makes him such an interesting and compelling character. But next up is Batman number 251, and this is where we start to get some of the more iconic Joker looks, where the gangster attires that we saw towards the beginning start to fade away a little bit. Now he's just in the suit with the gloves and everything, kind of similar to the early appearance we saw, except no coat and no hat this time around. So this one, and like I said, similar to the other one, where it's got like the purple suit and the purple gloves, and then the green shirt and the green tie. Not as like defined as the other ones, but still I think really cool. So I think this one I'll also put in A. It still looks really cool in my opinion. Next up is Golden Age, and some of the Joker looks from here. As we see, the purple suit, this time white shirt with the black bow tie, and seeing Joker's face there, kind of complementing the suit and everything, and kind of giving it that sort of dark feeling that a lot of his appearances have. So I think with that in mind, I will put it in B. Not sure if I like it as much as the other ones, but still really cool nevertheless. And then last but not least, we have Death in the Family. Not Death of the Family like we saw earlier, but Death in the Family, aka the death of Jason Todd's Robin. And looking at Joker's attire here, or kind of going back to the earlier ones, such as like the Killing Joke, looks kind of similar to that, and the gangster attire, for Joker. As you can see, as I scroll back down, with the purple coat, the purple suit peeking underneath, and this is in action figure form once again. And the only reason I put it in action figure form so we could see like a whole body shot of the suit. Plus, when I searched it up to put in the list here, it only showed Death of the Family, but we need Death in the Family. But Google, what can you do? But seeing the jacket and the coat and everything, and then the suit with the yellow vest, and the green shirt with the black tie there. Looks kind of similar to a bow tie, but it kind of not really. But and then the purple hat, very interesting, very cool look for Joker there. So I think this one I'll also put in A. Still really cool. But that is gonna do it for these tires here. So to recap, in Clown Prince of Crime, my apologies, I can not talk apparently. But in Clown Prince of Crime, we had the Killing Joke. In A tier, we had early appearances: Rebirth, the Batman Who Laughs, Emperor Joker, Death of the Family, Batman 251, and Death in the Family. In B tier, we had the Killing Joke Tropical Outfit, Red Hood, The Dark Knight Returns, Joker War, Endgame, Batman R.I.P., White Knight, and Golden Age. And this time, both C tier and Laughing Stock were both empty, which I think is a testament to Joker attires. But I think that's the first time that both have been empty, both C tier and Laughing Stock. I feel like in the other tier lists I've done, it's usually one or the other. But nevertheless, that's going to do it for this tier list. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments below your favorite and least favorite Joker attires, even if it's one that I didn't list here. Yeah, let me know. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.